Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending this session. I am Leire Madariaga. I represent the Basque government and SPRI, our regional development agency, and we are behind the open innovation platform BIND 4.0 that we will present today, and especially we will present 10 of our best startups that are present here today in Startup Summit. But very briefly, I would like to introduce you also. Oh, this doesn't work. I'm losing minutes there. Well, this is how the session will go. I will then speak about the 10 startups that will pitch, but I would like, firstly and very briefly, to speak to you about our ecosystem, the Basque Country. We are proud to say that we think we are a dynamic and connected ecosystem, a very industrial territory with many agents that work for boosting technology-based companies. We have, of course, innovative companies, corporates, technology centers, universities, more and more investors, private investors. We also have public instruments and, of course, startups. Some figures, more than 1,000 technology and innovation-based startups that have grown and established in the Basque Country for the last 8 years. Mainly 70% have a B2B approach. We're a very, very industrial region, and that makes us have a very B2B, a more B2B approach, not a B2C approach. Almost 10,000 employees, almost 800 million turnover in the year 2022. We don't have the figures of last year. Investment in ecosystem companies, almost 500 million euros. Something that is also differential of our ecosystem is that there is, and it's not because I am saying so, but there is a huge public support from many different governments, regional governments, and the governments of the 3 territories, Vizcaya, Gipuzkoa, and Álava. So that investment comes from public and private funding, and almost 1,500 investment rounds in the last years. And secondly, what is BIND, our open innovation platform? It's an initiative that tries to accomplish 3 main objectives: attract and support international talent and startups, promote digital transformation of large companies, large Basque companies, corporates of the Basque country, and accelerate startups by collaborating with those large corporates. So we have 3 characteristics: a public-private initiative, international scope, and what is called a venture client approach. What type of startups are we looking for? If you are a startup, we are looking for startups from all over the world, based on technologies, 4.0 technologies, once again, industry, and startups with product or service all ready to go to market. No? And we work on those 4 verticals, mainly intelligent industry, clean energy and sustainability, health, and food. At present, we have more than 70 Basque industrial customers, industrial companies that that take part in the initiative, and this gives to startups access to customers from all sectors and to worldwide companies, international companies that are all over the world. Some indicators: almost 5,000 applications that we have received in the last 8 years. Now we are almost finishing the 8th edition of BIND. As I was saying, we have more than 71 partner companies. More than 210 startups have been selected, 300 projects, and 8 million turnover over the last 8 years. And finally, if you are interested in BIND, the milestones on the key dates of the next edition: on the 27th of June, in 3 weeks' time, we will celebrate our demo day. I invite you all to come to Bilbao. It's the end of an edition and the presentation of the new edition, and where you will have access to corporates, to all the startups, and to all the agents that work on entrepreneurship in the Basque Country. The next day, the call will be launched, and mainly you will have until the middle of September to present your candidacies. And until the end of the year, the selection of the startups is made, and beginning next year, 2025, the projects will be developed between startups and companies, and the acceleration program that we offer. So now the most interesting thing, the pitchings from the companies, and I will start firstly with Íñigo Alonso from CL Circular. Inigo, it's your turn.
Thanks so much, Leiden. Hi, everyone. When I was a kid, long time away, my parents always told me that I had to finish all the food in my plate. You see, I did it pretty well, but after a while I learned that not only food waste is important, but also food losses along the supply chain. So this is what we do. Sorry. No. This is what we do in CL Circular, sorry. We rent IoT sensors to save every kind of cargo and tackle one of those issues which I mentioned before, no? Food losses along the supply chain. Only talking about sea freight container, more than 2.2 billion tons are moved every year worldwide. And I assure you that everything happens to them. Once you close the container, you are not able to see where the cargo is, in which situation it is, and if someone has opened the container, whatever. And it's more or less all the same for food, for technical products, vaccines, or whatever. High-end products can afford purchasing already existing IoT devices that can prevent these kind of issues that I mentioned before, no? But those low-margin products like bananas, avocados, well, not avocados, onions, potatoes, they have no big margins to use this kind of technology, so there's no real-time data to prevent the problems. And of course, not talk about digitalization of these supply chains. And this is our mission, no? Bringing this real-time visibility, this digitalization, to make this technology affordable for every kind of cargo, including most of the food that we eat on a daily basis, no? For doing so, we rent our devices, as I said. Our customers use the devices, they install them at origin, let's say at Guayaquil with a container of bananas. They receive the information that we send from the sensors when they get alerts to prevent these losses. And when they reach destination, we, CL Circular, recover the devices. We don't go there to, we'll talk afterwards if you want to, we don't go one by one to pick them. No, we have our own reverse logistics technology. We have a patent pending for ensuring the confidentiality of data. But the good thing is that we split the cost of each single device among many different trips and many different users. So we can be very competitive even for these banana exporters, potato exporters, onion exporters. No? We are a team of 38 right now. We are present in 10 countries. We manufacture the devices in Bilbao, where, as Leire said, there's a big industrial ecosystem. We've monitored already more than 80,000 trips, and we raised 1 million. We have a proven business model with recurrent customers that pay per trip or per month. We have a nice gross margin, above 70%, I would say. I will have to talk with my CFO. We have a nice recovery ratio. We are doing above 85%, but with our big customers, like for instance, Del Monte, we are getting above 95, 96% of the devices back. We have, as you see, some well-known customers, very sticky. Once they come in, it's difficult, even if we do it wrong from time to time, to lose them. And we have a current ARR of 1.5. I know it's not real ARR, but I know you know what I mean. We are raising our next round. We would like to get at least 2.5 million to speed up our growth. We want to especially participate in the US market, a lot of shipments in any way from Mexico, Canada to there, and also at least do something in Europe. All our efforts have been in Central, South America, and South Africa, and I think we are ready to come to these markets. And of course, we want to add new business, new solutions to these customers. So this is it. I am still finishing, everything is in my plate. I will keep doing, but please help us to help with this food loss issue. Thank you so much. Let's keep in touch.
Great, Inigo, thank you very much. And now let me introduce Sequence with Xavier Ochoa, Connectivity and IoT, Artificial Intelligence, Robotics and Electronics. Xavier.
Okay, we have some. All good now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me talk about a market that has 1/3 of the Spanish GDP, a huge market, and it is under siege because it is not sustainable, that's number one, and because legislation politics are coming after it. Okay, we have the technology to grab 1/3 of that market, 1/3 of the Spanish GDP. I am talking about aviation. Aviation is extremely pollutant, okay? And there is no simple solution. There is no bullet for all these diseases. This is not me speaking, this is the European Commission on Clean Aviation that says that 1/3 of the CO2 that aviation emits comes from flights below 1,200 kilometers. And this is where we want to focus. We can do that electrically. I am talking about cargo aviation and emergency airborne operations. When I say we, I mean Sequence. We are a Spanish startup in the Business Incubation Center from Álava in the Basque Country. And our founding team comes from other successful startups in sustainable aviation. One of them, very relevant for this fair, is one of the latest European unicorns. You might find that aviation is a bit of an exotic field to start, and there is a very good reason for that. It is because it is extremely difficult in time and budget to certify an aircraft. That means to bring a passenger from A to B. You need that. That's why it's so secure. It's hard. But historical opportunity 2 days ago in Spain, and it's happening all around Europe at the moment, and also in America, we have passed a new regulation that standardizes unmanned operations, pilotless, no pilots. I'm not speaking of operations where you bring people A to B, but cargo or data. And this is exactly our beachhead market. We want to use this regulatory ease to start doing some operations. Let me show you a data here. For example, fighting wildfires. 1 out of 4 people that die in a wildfire is a pilot. Extremely risky operations. Get momentum, build muscle, and then scale up this very same technology to take the big cake that is aircraft transportation. This is our product, Vulture. Vulture is the longest ranged electric unmanned aircraft. It does not need an infrastructure to take off and land. And finally, we have our very own artificial intelligence module on board that can automatize item detection, computer vision, avoidance of crashes, and so on. One product, many use cases. Finding lost people day and night. Maritime surveillance, wildfires, as I said, transportation of urgent fungible goods, such as sanitary items, and finally, once we have built muscle and momentum, going into transportation of goods. Why us? Because we are protecting game-changing technologies in terms of range, because we have a very well-defined path with our regulatory relief, and because we are very, very customer-centric, working with the people in the field that are suffering and willing to pay for these services. We have a business-to-business model, and in the life cycle, we will also offer a subscription update of software and artificial intelligence, and an 18-month plan, okay? So we are looking for investors and commercial partners, because as you know, cash is king in this field. Please have a chat with us if you have an appetite for this sort of endeavors. Thank you very much, and thanks for the Spree Group.
Thank you, Xavier. Now it's the turn of Richard, Recycling Protect, y Lineale, Rafa, Unai. Unai Morales, I've gone to the next one. Sorry, Unai.
Thank you, Leire. Can you hear me? Oh. I lost this. Oh, well. Okay. Well, welcome to everyone to the richest business opportunity where innovation meets safety on the rails. In our world where the more safety is the rail system. The key of this safety is a meticulous maintenance. And this is critical for the wheelset, where any failure could cause the derailment of a train. So that's why Richard is not only an innovation, it's safety imperative. The problem we address is the flying ballast. This kind of a storm put the rail system at risk. So Richard provide an innovative solution for designed for protecting and fortifying the wheelset and therefore the entire bogie. So current solutions often create maintenance bottlenecks. So Richard set itself as apart with a removable, adaptable, and protective shield made from thermoplastic composite materials. This is not just a shield, it's a sustainable, repairable, and recyclable technology. So our solution is an investment not only in the durability of the wheelset, but also we contribute in the circular economy. Richard business opportunity is not just about providing an innovative protecting solution. It's about fortifying long-lasting B2B relationship. So our approach, it's an investment in the future technology of the renewable transport. Richard business opportunity fulfill with the requirements for patentability, ensuring the legal protection. And also our product complies with the requirement or they fulfill with the EU plastic regulation, demonstrating our contribution in a future responsible and sustainable. Our beachhead market at the present is focused on a national market with 6 million euros and 2,000 axles. In the medium term, we will ready to go to a European stage, spending 30 million and 60,000 of axles. In long term, we will plan to leverage our business to a global stage with a potential growth market of 5%. In the market, national market, we predict a break-even point for the third year and anticipate revenues of 1.3 million by the 7th year. Looking forward, we are actively checking for investors to join us to scale up our business. With a solid foundation and revolutionary solutions, Richard, it's an investment innovation of railway technologies. Supported by public institutions, we navigate challenge and turn them in opportunity of success. And now it's time to talk about the heart of the Richard's project team. The versatility and expertise is our definition of innovation and collaboration. Our team made from entrepreneur and industrial partner ensure the technological excellence and resilience. To conclude, Richards is not just a business adventure, it's a right expression to success. Thank you so much for attending and hope you will enjoy us in this exciting journey.
Thank you, Unai. Sorry for changing your name. And now, yes, Surface, it's the time for Iliane.
The original Iliane.
The original Iliane.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for the opportunity of being here today. We all use water and we take it for granted. But do you know that nowadays 40% of the world's population already suffers water stress? And with climate change, it will get even worse. By 2030, almost half of the global population will face absolute water scarcity, and also in Europe. So missing something so basic as water is a big problem for our society with devastating consequences. The most evident way for producing the drinking water needed is membrane seawater desalination, and this is our target market. Actually, there are around 22,000 desalination plants producing 1/10 of the world's drinking water demand, and this number is exponentially booming. Although membrane desalination is established, the process has a severe challenge, and that is that the membranes get very, very dirty with time, and it's a problem because it increases energy consumption, it decreases water production, and it requires frequent cleaning with aggressive chemicals, which makes the process very little sustainable and inefficient. So our solution consists of nanoscale-based sensors, which are connected to the membrane process. And we modified these sensors with the same material of the membrane, so they are at any time in contact with the same feed water of the system. And using our predictive algorithms, we process this high-quality data in order to give to the operator a predictive warning, which until nowadays it has not been possible. The technology... Oops. I don't know what happens. El de abajo. Sorry. No, mucho más para atrás. Más. Ahí. Thank you. Sorry for that. So this is a patented solution. So our value proposition consists of three significant points. First, we increase the membrane lifetime up to 20%. Second, we save energy of more than 10% because the pumps operate in the most efficient window. And finally, we decrease the cost of the cleaning up to 25%. Our business model consists of B2B direct sales, which drive revenues through a one-time fee for the installation of the device and a monthly fee for the data analytics services. We have successfully validated our device and our business model with key partners operating globally. So now we want to move from TRL 6 to TRL 8, for which we need 3.5 million euros to scaling up the manufacturing process, to conducting final pilots with our international early adopters, and for regulation and IP strategy, in order to achieve these financial projections and scalability progress. We are a top talented international and multidisciplinary team. We have a strong scientific background and technological background, but in order to lead the project to the expected success, we need to reinforce our team with financial, commercial, and some technical staff. Water scarcity is something that affects all of us, so join us to transform the desalination industry and create together a more sustainable future. Thank you very much. Perdón.
Thank you very much, Iliane. Very well done. The next one, wall pads with Angela Blanco. Angela, it's your turn.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon. My name is Angela. I'm the CEO of WallPads. Well, we facilitate the management of global mobility of the talent using technology. Well, we drive technology for companies who have international people, not only the widely known expatriates, but also business travelers. Well, the problems we are solving. We want to reduce the cost of each assignment because it's typically 3 times the salary of an employee at origin. We want to improve the employee experience. We want to incorporate the employees and being at the center of this solution. Besides, it's estimated that 35% of employees, international employees, of course, are dissatisfied. And well, we want to provide an automated solution for the HR departments because they spend so many hours introducing manual data. And well, the last problem we are trying to solve is providing a unique solution, an integrated solution, because in the global mobility ecosystem, there exist many systems, but they are not all integrated in one solution. Well, we provide different solutions for expatriates, for HR departments, and for employees. We provide very flexible, very user-friendly, and of course, integrating all of the people in one place. Well, we have 5 products right now in the market, depending on the target. For the HR departments, we have a global mobility tool. It's easy to manage international assignments. We have a relocation tool that it's very easier to find a house, to look for a different location for schools, for hospitals, and so on. We have for business travelers and for tax exemptions. And of course, for immigrations, because we want to capture talent, and it's not so easy to obtain the first step, which is visa processing. Our competitors, of course, we have competitors, and depending on the employee side or on the company side, they vary. We have in the employee side, PerchPeak, which is a relocation company, but they don't provide a very automated solution. They have technology, of course, but it's based on manual processes and a lot of people behind the platform. And well, Cartus and Sirva, very well known, very big. And the companies, we have 2 main competitors. They are from US, Topia and Ecus. They have a few presence in Europe because they have high implementation costs and they are not so flexible. Well, our advantages, I think that the 6 main advantages, of course, but we can summarize into points, is that we provide a flexible solution, we integrate all of the people in one single place, and of course, we provide the companies with data in order to explode, obtain KPIs, obtain metrics, and making the global mobility departments more sophisticated and more important into the decision-taking process in the companies. Our market, there are around 60 million of expatriates and, plus business travelers. We don't have right now quantified the business travelers because it's an emerging market, and after the coronavirus, they are increasing this kind of profiles in the companies. They generate 11 billion global mobility market, the revenues. And here, there is our opportunity. There are 60% of companies that they don't have technology. They are using spreadsheets and different kind of tools, but they are not specialized in the global mobility. Our clients, I think that we can see the big names like Indra, Acciona, Iberdrola, but we have SME companies that maybe they don't have common expatriates, but they don't have business travelers, and they are increasing their global presence. Our business model is a SaaS model. We have a subscription fee. Depending on the product and depending on the number of assignees, we have a different pricing. But generally speaking, we are a subscription model. And our unit economics, we expect to close the year with around 800K and increase this by 2025 because we are going to modify our pricing, introducing pricing per user. Besides, we have a very mature product and we want to sell more worldwide because here we are very focusing in Spain because we have a huge market. And we are a very techy team. And of course, if you need more information, I would be happy to provide it. Thank you very much.
Sorry for that, Angela. Now it's time for our next startup, Sabelec, with Maria Herrero. Maria, yours is the floor.
Thank you very much. It's the other way around. Yeah? No. Yes. Okay, here we are. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming. My name is Maria Herrero. I'm coming from Sabelec, Health and Wealth. We are a company that are providing a wound healing treatment by means of electrostimulation. What about if we could heal our wounds instead of 6 months or longer, be able to heal them in 2 months? My background is on the biotechnology, by means of biosensors, and then I continue my career in my family company. We are focusing, and in our strategy we decided to focus on biotech because we wanted to make a big impact related to health by means of personal issues and so. And then we saw, together with technicians in Tecnalia, we saw that the impact in wound healing would be fine and would fit our target. We were in the industry, medical device with electronics and so, and the big impact could save part of 12 million people that are facing wounds in Europe, or 8 billion all over the world. What's our technology doing? What's the treatment doing? It's emulating bioelectricity. When we are young and healthy, we can heal our wounds very easily because we generate bioelectricity endogenous. But when we have disease like diabetics, or we get elder and we cannot move because of any accident, then it's hard for us to create this electricity. And Sabelec comes to emulate this bioelectricity by means of microelectronics. You can see here the electrodes that are on both sides of the wound, which permits sanitary people to control the wound and apply and Sabelec comes to be complementary to the actual treatments. Trials have been done, and we can go in detail if we go further or you want to have another conversation, and have been done and with very successful results. As I said, this is an electronic, so from industry it's much easier for us to diversify on a medical device and electrodes. So we are not invasive, and we can apply this treatment either in hospitals or either at home or either at home. So results, and the cost impact is 3% of the total cost, and 5,000, and 5,000. So we could talk about competition and so on, the team, and then a lot of support that we are facing. We are hiring every year, last year and this year, to help us. We have invested already over 2 million. We have a license, we have the ISO 3000, and the real impact is the cost reduction. Thank you very much for your attention, and if you want to make an appointment, this is our...
Maria. So now it's the turn for Nómada Omnimotion with Josema Cibrain. Josema.
Good afternoon. My name is Josema, and I am the CEO of Nómada Omnimotion. We design and manufacture omnidirectional treadmills to create satisfying and realistic virtual reality experiences. And we do it with this device. We wanted to show you a quick video, but it's impossible, so I will try to explain how it works. We have a big conveyor here with smaller conveyors mounted on it, so this way we can move 360 in any direction we want. So now I want you to make a quick exercise with me. Imagine you're wearing virtual reality glasses, so you are anywhere you want, maybe in New York, walking around, wherever, and you open your eyes. You look around, you see everything is fine. The next thing you do is look for your hands. You're aware of you, and Next thing is how you move. Nowadays, the best option, or maybe the most common option, are the joysticks sold with the VR glasses. So what we want to promote is this solution, a treadmill where you can move in any direction as if you were walking on the real ground. What we do and how we do it, we combine hardware, we can move the complete solution only with 2 motors. And we use a software to track and reposition the user using artificial intelligence and computer vision. Our market. When we started the project, we thought that the enterprise training was a very profitable field. We make some efforts there. We also focus on engineering, emergency response, museums, entertainment. But finally, we have found our market in healthcare, and not healthcare, specifically in neurological rehabilitation. As you see, virtual reality market and rehab market are huge markets with a growing rate higher than 50% for the following years. So there is where we want to be. And let's focus also in neural rehabilitation, and more specifically on stroke. Imagine you have a stroke. Do you know that the first 3 months are critical to recover the lost functions? I mean, if you don't do anything for 3 months, you may not get anything back. So this time is really, really critical. What we want to do is, after analyzing different technologies, we found that the conveyors, belts, treadmill, as we call it, is the best one. And we want to create a solution that combines virtual reality, augmented reality, and movement to reduce the time of the recovery and improve also the therapy. We are not new. We've been 6 years from now working in the project. We got support from different public entities like BIC, also Mondragon Universitatea, and from private investors like EIWA or EASO Ventures Very Up. And now we have a huge team with Jaime. He's here. He's an architect with a background in virtual reality, hardware design, artificial intelligence, an incredible worker for us. And me, I am industrial engineer with background in sales and project management. And we have our alter egos, are Pablo Ayala and Miquel Pajares, that are some of the most important person in virtual reality world in Spain. And the best thing of all this environment is that we have sister companies that help us to grow better and faster. So that's all you see now. No? Okay, well.
Last message.
Yeah. Our strengths, as we said, our team, our environment, and also that we can make gold of every euro that we get invested in us. We have a huge solution, and we have a growing market where we want to work on. So, well,
Thank you very
that's
much.
all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now it's the turn of Laura Ibeas, representing Ingevital. Laura, don't look at me because I will have to say... No, era otra. Es en el medio. Vale, en el medio.
Hello. My name is Laura Ibeas, and I am the CEO and the co-founder of Ingevital, and we care for seniors without intrusions. One of the new challenges in our society is the aging of the population. And today, there are more and more older people. Furthermore, families have fewer children. As a result, there is more need for care in homes and residences. Instead of the numbers that I can show you, everybody knows senior people at home living alone or not being attended 24 hours per day. And everybody knows stories of people falling for hours. Our solution is a technological solution for remote monitoring of vital presence and fault detection in both residential and home environment. The Ingevital system is composed by 2 radars and one processing software. The 4th radar is installed in the wall, and it detects the faults and track a person in the room. The vital signs radar can send an estimation of the heart and the breath rates, can show the body movements in the bed, and also whether you incorporate yourself. And the processing software collects the data all in real time, and we analyze this data to generate customized alarms for the user. In this picture, you can see how the 4 radar track the user movement around the room, and what's the situation of the person. And here you can see in these graphics how the vital signs data are recorded, and this data can be used to analyze the behavior over the time. The software works with alarms and real-time monitoring. It's highly customizable for every user, and the caretaker can get the alarms via a mobile application. We like to say that Ingevital makes a difference with other systems because the seniors can enjoy the latest technology without any kind of issue. So we are non-intrusive, we are non-wearable, it has a quick response, it's highly customizable, it sends real-time data, and with this data we can create knowledge. It's very important. We have distinct 2 markets. The residence, we sell an installation per room and a little fee per radar per year. And for homes, you can have a fixed price or a monthly subscription for an auto-installable kit. For the sales channels, we have now contracts with distributors for residents, and we are making a direct pilots with public residences. And for homes, we have contact with American distributors. We have European testers waiting for us to make pilots, and we are making the first pilot at homes with our families. Due to the big market and the prospection and everything, we have a good financial projection, and the team is a very experienced team with a proven experience. Ingevital provides, as we like to say, an advanced solution for more efficient, secure, and non-intrusive care. And we like to say that we care to the caretakers. And thank you for doing this.
Thank you very much, Laura. Now it's the turn of Victor Poutunet from Ventijet. Victor?
Hi. Hello.
O sea, si no me lo sé de memoria, no
Ya,
tengo
no, ya.
fluidez para tener...
A mí,
Hola,
no
hola.
a mí me da mucho más seguridad saberla.
o-
Ya. Yo el tema es que cuando si me pongo en
¿Ya no?
me enrollo. Y entonces
Ya.
ya la digo. Aparte que
Okay,
te queda
okay.
raro, se
No,
nota.
thank you, okay.
Ya.
Yo también necesito
So
saberlo.
hi everyone, we are Ventijet. We are a
Cada
team
uno-
of medical PhDs, researchers,
Sí.
practitioners, engineers, and programmers. And what we do is we bridge the gap between medical science theory and clinical application at the bedside of the patient through technical developments and R&D. We have these ones to work. Okay. We have 2 main product lines, Ventijet and Ava. Ventijet is a ventilation model. It's patented. It has already undergone clinical trials in human patients. And what we have observed in these patients is better oxygenation both during and after the application of this ventilation mode. Now, it's a ventilation mode, not a ventilator, and what we do is we license this technique to ventilator manufacturers. It's a way for them to differentiate themselves, and with the use of a consumable that is used during the therapy, it's a nice additional revenue for us. Now, our star product is the AVA system. So it's a set of tools for, again, ventilated patients. AVA stands for Advanced Ventilatory Assessment. And what it does is it's a monitoring and diagnosis set of tools again. It can be applied to any ventilator for any ventilated patients and through the use of two consumables that are already present in any ventilated patients. So this does not alter the clinical practice, so it's important for adoption. We give a profound understanding of the real state of the patient with regards to ventilation mechanics. Now, the hardware is all well and good, but the real value, what we really bring to the table, is the software. Through the use of algorithms that are proprietary, again, as IP protected as anything else, and a cloud infrastructure, we give the whole set of tools, both to drive the patient therapy through these techniques, for research also, so we cater not only to the practitioner, but to the whole hospital services. Now with our funders' funding and the grants we have already obtained, we will land the first MVP next year, in 2025, with the first deployment in a few hospitals, but we need to go further. Medical societies, journals, hospitals, practitioners, research institutions, they are demanding this technology, which they were demanding before COVID. We had the opportunity to prove his utility, his usefulness during COVID, and now it's become a roar. The industry has yet to pick up on this. Furthermore, as you may know, the market for medical device for ventilations is a very cyclical one, and COVID made a blank slate of it. So we know in the next 10 years, there's going to be little renewal, little new technologies. That's where we come in, and what we come here to offer you is the opportunity to accompany us in this potentially disruptive way of treating ventilated patients. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'll be glad to give you more information. Eskerrik asko, thank you very much.
Thank you. Eskerrik asko, Mario. Eskerrik asko. And last but not least, we have Mario Alonso from Andromeda Moto.
I have to, yeah. Perfect. That's right. So, hi everyone. My name is Mario, founder of Andromeda Moto. I am voiceless, but I will go fast like a motorbike, so no worry. So, what's the problem? We have premium brands are using like archaic and sustainable fabrics, such as leather. And our solution in motorbike clothing industry. So our solution is very simple. Use no-leather fabrics from aerospace industry, and they offer a greater comfort. Also, with equal protection, they are lighter, requires less chemicals and water. For example, a normal leather suit, it requires 51,000 liters an hour, only 566 times less. So I thought I have 5 minutes, so let's go. For the milestones, we have sent our products to 47 countries. The average ticket is like, more or less $353. The returning customers, it depends on the month, between 20-30%. Last year's CAC was very low, like $9, and this year 27. The feedback of the customers is very positive. The market size is going to be in 27, yes, 17 billions, and the sum we have calculated is like 122 millions. It's a very highly fragmented market, so there's opportunity for everyone. The business model is very simple. We send our products everywhere. We deliver in 24, 96 hours. We have a very strong position with SEO with a lot of landing pages. And last year, at Channel B, we opened our first store in the north of Spain, but we would like to open in other countries, not in Spain, in other countries. Yes, this is a picture. Our competitors, these are our competitors. This one is from Sweden, 100% online. They are in a stock exchange. So this is the grain team. We have also the help of Verónica Olivares, the Chief Marketing Officer in Sepia, and also Patricia, CEO from Mr. Wonderful. We are looking for 400,000 euros or dollars. For what? For purchase more goods, because we are not selling much more, because we don't have enough stock. We want to increase our team, also invest a little bit in marketing, and develop more products and improve the products that the one we have. So that's it. Thank you very much.